guys, welcome back to my channel where the makeup and sass keeps you coming back for more. Today I have a really exciting video for you guys. It's gonna be a get ready with me trying out full face of new products that I have gathered these past couple of weeks. If you saw my makeup haul video, then you know which products I'm probably going to be using, and if you haven't, you know, go check that out after this video. So without further ado, let's just get started into all of this fun, you know? So first off, I'm going to start out with brows. I finally got a new brow product that isn't my ABH dip brow. I am going to be using the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder today in the shade number 5 to do my eyebrows for today's video. This is the one that comes in like a gradient of like dark to light. Don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry, I'm just looking at my monitor to see if you can. You can kind of see it, right? So yeah, let's just jump right into this. I've never really used a brow product, like a powder, to do my brows before, so this should be really interesting. It did come with a sponge applicator thing, but I just knew that wasn't going to work out for me. So I'm going to start out with the darker powder at the tips of my brows, and then I'm going to fill in the front with the lighter powder that they have in this kit. I don't actually have a foolproof way of doing my brows. I usually just wing it every single day, but for the main method that I used to do, I will link that video somewhere up above for you guys to see. And this is usually the part that I take the most time with because I want this part to be perfect, and this is the part of my brow that's lacking the most because I like naturally have somewhat thick brows, but the front of them are always a little bit iffy, so I gotta work, you know, a little bit better. Also just realized that there's a mirror in here, which is actually really great. So these are the brows done. I do like this shade because it just seems to give me like a bit more of a natural brow look. We'll see how they look like once I, you know, clean them up and get everything going. To clean up my brows, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade W40. I recently purchased this. I have already used this a few times just because I couldn't wait to try this product out, and I have really been enjoying it, especially to carve out my brows and to prime my eyelids. It's slowly but surely replacing my paint pot to prime my eyelids, just because it's like I'm already using it, I bring it down, and it's just like, you know, a whole quicker process, and I don't have to go use a whole other product. But I really love it, and I think the girl picked out the perfect shade for me. For our eyes today, I am going to be using the It's My Ray Ray with BH Cosmetics 21 color eyeshadow highlighter and contour palette. And this is what this wonderful product looks like. So pretty, super pretty. I also have the entire brush set as well, and I am going to try to use these to create our look for the day. So jumping off straight, I'm going to go into the number 6 brush, which is supposed to be the blending brush, and I'm going to use the shade I'm going to use Mousse as a quick transition shade. And there is a bit of kickback. I'm not bothered by too much kickback, but just so you know, there is kickback in this palette, and the mirror is super nice, just like very convenient to hold, you know? I love this a lot. These brushes are so soft. Oh my god. Love that about them. Oh, wow. Wow, that blended out like a dream. These brushes are super nice as well. Wow. I'm into this. And for my next shade, I'm going to go in with the shade called Friday. It looks really pretty, and I think that's going to really be a great addition to the look that I'm going for. I am trying to do like an all matte shade with a little bit of shimmer in the corner. So we'll see how that goes. I'm still using the exact same brush to do this, just focusing it a little bit more in my crease area and blending it out. I'm going to put on the shade Sunset on my eyelid. It's a matte shade as well, just so that we can, you know, keep up with the matte look that we're going for. Just using my brush from earlier just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. And that, guys, concludes the eyes. For now, we're gonna move on to face products, and then we'll finish the bottom of the eye afterwards. If I keep looking towards like this way, it's really because my camera keeps stopping on me, and I want to make sure it doesn't do that. I do have some fallout under my eyes, so I'm just going to quickly wipe that away. For primer today, I am going to be using the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I have used this a couple times already, and I like it. It's not going to hold back your oils as much as like say the Hourglass primer or the Becca one, but it does do a very good job of like giving you a good base to work on and like filling in your pores. I really like it, especially because I have huge pores. If you guys can like kind of see, I think it's really good, and it's only like 19 bucks, so that's kind of like one of the cheaper primers that's available at Sephora, if you know what I mean. And then I'm just going to quickly set my face with my Maybelline powder from earlier. This is a trick that I do just to keep my oiliness at bay and to, you know, kind of fill in my pores a little bit more. And I also feel that this lets your foundation really sit on your face a little bit better. Foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and I am in the shade Mocha. They also have a whole bunch of letters and numbers, but point blank, I'm the shade Mocha. Okay. Just gonna do like some drops on my cheeks. We'll see how this goes. To blend this out, I'm gonna use my Morphe M439 brush that I have been obsessed with for foundations. Well, this brush is so soft. I love it. And look at that blended versus this side. Love that. That's really good. I mean, this is a little bit redder in color for me, but I picked this shade because I know that I'm gonna get darker in the summer in Miami, and if this ends up working out, I want to, you know, keep it as a summer foundation because it's so lightweight, and in Miami heat you cannot be wearing heavy duty cakey foundation at all. But yeah, oh my god, that also blended out really quickly. Like, what, girl? This looks amazing. Moving on to concealer, I do have the coveted ColourPop No Filter Concealer, guys. I have them in the shade Deep Tan and Deep Golden. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the shade Deep Golden first, just because I feel like this is my actual shade, because the Deep Tan is a little bit more pinky to me. So let's see. Yeah, this is my shade. This is completely my shade. I love this already. This is a great color choice. And the wand is so nice and flexible, like that's great. Also, fun fact, you see, I don't bring concealer lower than this line because I have pores and I feel like concealer just sits in my pores and I don't like that. And I'm still gonna use my Morphe sponge to blend this out. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in this concealer that I have been letting sit here for a little bit. I do like to let my concealer sit because I learned that trick from Jackie Aina, and I like it. It definitely gives you more coverage and it just looks a lot better. Wow, guys, that looks great. I'm just gonna throw that out there now. Now that my under eye looks so bomb, super bomb, I'm gonna go ahead and use that same Maybelline powder to set it. This powder is wonderfully golden. So to contour up the face today, I'm going to be using the contour powders from the It's My Ray Ray palette. I'm going to go ahead, I swatched them before. The shade Brownie Bite seems to be a wee bit too dark. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try Mocha first, see what happens, and then maybe dab in Brownie Bite on top of it. And I'm going to be using this e.l.f. blending brush because I absolutely love this for contouring. There are some contour brushes in here, but I just love this, so I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, Mocha is definitely like, I don't know, something's weird about it. I'm gonna go ahead a little bit into Brownie Bite, see if I can darken it up a little bit. Can't forget the forehead. Yeah, these are definitely super pigmented. And if you go in too hard, especially with that dark shade, it will be bad for you. Because that's a pretty good contour, I think. So I will say, I just don't know if this contour is really my cup of tea. Something about it makes me feel like I look a little muddy. Like it may be just like too pigmented, or my lights are just overexposing me and I can't really tell. I'm going to go in with my Benefit California blush. I don't have any new blushes because I just don't buy blushes that often. And I really love this one, so we'll just use this. Nice little orangey shade on the cheeks. Nothing too major. And let's move on to the bottom of the eyes. I almost forgot. I'm just going to quickly line them with this NYX eyeliner. This also is not new. I've been using this for years. I'm gonna go ahead and use that dark purple shade called Connie on the number 7 brush from the collection to just darken the under eye and call it a day. That's the only color I'm gonna use down there. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and also add the shade Tiffany in our inner corner. It's a nice pretty little rose goldy shade, just so we can also use a shimmer shade from this palette. Inner corners are shapoppin'. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly put on some mascara and false lashes. Today for my false lashes, I'm going to be using this Ardell lookbook. I'm going to be using the lashes, the 120 lashes in here. Y'all know I can't apply lashes on camera to save my life. So I'll be right back and we'll finish up this face, put up some highlighter, do our lips, and wrap this up. Okay guys, so as our eyelashes finish drying up, I'm going to go ahead and quickly move on to highlighting our cheekbones. Okay? I'm going to be using the shade Radiant from the palette, and I'm going to be using the number 5 brush. This palette is very pigmented, so I'm going to just lightly go ahead and highlight my cheek. Just the high points. Can't forget the bridge of the nose. And to wrap this all up, I am going to quickly set my face with this ColourPop priming spray. It says priming, not setting, but we're gonna set nonetheless. It smells really good, and the mist came out really powerfully, so I like that a lot. And then the last step is going to be lips. For lips today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Mama Starr lipstick from the PatrickStarrr collection. I do have a review on this, so if you haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? This concludes the whole face, guys. Thank you so much for, watching this video, seeing, all the new products that I got. If this is the final look, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on the products that we used today. First off, for brows, love them. I think my brows have not looked this good in a while. I really like these brows. I'm going to keep this product for sure. I really like the Maybelline setting powder. I think it gives my under eye a really nice bright look. that sometimes other powders don't do for me. I love it. I think that It's My Ray Ray collection is a must. I don't know if the brushes are a must because I feel like I didn't end up using as many as I thought I was going to, but the palette is definitely a must. The only thing that I'm a little bit iffy on are the contour shades, just because I think they might be just a tad bit too cool tone for me. I like a little bit more warmth in my contour, but I still think it's a great product. The eyeshadows are amazing. Look at my eyes, all from this palette. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I do like this NYX foundation. I only used a little bit and I think that it covered up my face really well, gave me the coverage that I wanted. So we'll see if I end up liking it in terms of longevity and whatnot. I will update you guys in the comments down below once I wear it to work and out and about in the sun, to let you know how that works with my super duper oily skin. And yeah, just everything else. I think I really enjoyed all the products that I tried out today, you know. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and you know, just casually check out any of my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.